So, Lindsay, you're about to go on your road trip. Tell me how you're feeling right now.
Well, I'm feeling scared. I'm feeling scared. Well, I've been distracting myself with everything, all the stuff that we've got here. Sleeping bags and good stuff like that. Tennis shoes and everything, running shoes, all that stuff. And now there's no more packing to be done. I don't have to pack anymore. There's nothing else to do. Now it's just me and my fear. I'm sitting here with a little bit of fear and saying goodbye to people, and I'm feeling scared. I'm pretty sure the first week is going to be hard for me because, I have Jaime who's going to meet me the first night, which will be good. And then Guy's going to meet me in Chicago.
Nice. So it sounds like you're going to have a couple friends meet up with you.
Yeah, looks like it.
For your first couple days, right?
Yeah.
But then do you know where you're going after that? Like, you're not much of a planner, are you?
West. That's right. Straight out west. I think I'm going to do kind of the northern route and heading towards Montana. If it's not too cold there. I mean, I looked at the weather and it looked like it was supposed to be in the 30s. So I'm planning everything, and there's still a big unknown of what is it going to be like to travel by myself, to camp by myself, and what's going to happen. It's a combination of excitement and fear all at the same time.
Your road trip across America. Do you think that road tripping is purely isolated to people from the United States, or do you think that's a concept that people do all over the world?
Yeah, that's a good question. So I think that it seems like, because the U.S. is so huge, and it's kind of part of our narrative, like there's novels that have been written, like Jack Kerouac, On the Road, that famous novel, the Beatnik generation, so famous. And I feel like it's been in movies, it's just kind of I feel like a lot of people in the U.S. have this dream of doing this kind of trip. A lot of people have it. A lot of people want to do it. Right? A lot of people say, I've always wanted to do that, I want to do that, when you tell them they're doing something like this. And maybe it's the same thing in other countries. I'm not sure, actually. I just know that, in Europe, you're driving between Spain and France within a matter of a few hours, and everything's so much closer together. So I think there's more train travel, but probably road trips are popular. There are probably some circuits I'm sure there are. Yeah.
So obviously, like, your listeners, Volleyers English, are searching to find that connection, that perfection through your course here. But what are you really searching for in your journey across the U.S. this summer?
Good question. So, I'm going to be 35 when I come back. So it's my 35th birthday. I've been in Cambridge for 5 years. I moved from Cambridge, from New York to Cambridge 5 years ago. Came here for graduate school. And on a personal level, I feel like I've been stagnating a bit. And I think that adventure is I think it's important to recognize what our values are for happiness. And one of my big values is adventure. And the question becomes, what made me happy in terms of adventure in my 20s the same thing in my 30s? I feel like it's probably not the same thing. It's not the same kind of travel. It's not, but I feel like I need adventure in my life to be happy. And it's just something I feel like I need. I need change. I need variety. I need to see new things. I think a lot of people need that, but for some people it's stronger than others. So that's what I feel like has been missing in the last 5 years. Because in my 20s I did a lot of traveling. I spent a year in Latin America, did a year and a half in Japan, did some traveling through Southeast Asia, and hiked the Camino de Santiago. A lot of stuff. And I've been working on building All Ears English, and it's been a passion. But it's time to now take the show on the road, literally, and see if I don't know. It's kind of it's hard to articulate, but I just feel like I need to see. There's a lot to learn. Yeah, we're gonna learn a lot this summer. Yes, as a community, I know it. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be exciting. It's gonna be a little scary at times, I'm sure, but yeah. So I'll do my best, and looking forward to bringing you guys some very cool footage and some cool interviews, and just to have some fun and to feel like the listeners and the audience is here with me, and we're going together and we're going on this journey. So let's do it.